Hi, my name is Gordon Smith. I'm an Asheville resident and I served on Asheville City Council from 2009 to 2017, chaired the Housing and Community Development Committee and the Regional Housing Consortium, and got into politics because I saw the housing crisis that Asheville was facing. Today, we have an opportunity to do something important and something that can make a big structural change in the way that this community decides how it's going to treat people who need housing in an environment where it's becoming increasingly difficult for working people and people without means to be able to avail themselves of housing that will make them safe and offer them opportunities for employment and community. Housing on Haywood is not only a great site in that it's near MHO's flagship where affordable housing has been happening for a couple decades now, and near the new housing over at Aston Park. It's a place that's adjacent to downtown where people can walk to employment, where you can have people who are servers in area restaurants, where you can have people who are teaching at Asheville Middle, where you can have people who are receiving services down at Buncombe County Health Department to be able to get to all of those places without having to have a car. They're going to be able to save money. They're going to be able to make community. They're going to be able to come together in a way that they are not without this project. There's big structural challenges going on all over the place. Anyone who's watching this video knows that we've got a national housing crisis, and it is reflected in our local housing crisis. And what we have a chance to do as a community is to say those old structures that kept people out of housing, that kept working people and people who are severely disadvantaged out of housing, that we're not going to support those structures anymore. That what we're going to do is we're going to show up and show people what community looks like. And it looks like being there for neighbors, and it looks like inviting neighbors in, especially when the place just makes sense, and especially when the moment calls for it. Asheville's been showing again and again we are an aspirational community. We're an inviting community, and we want everyone to have a fair shot at a great life. This project does that. And I'm really excited and honored to be here to support Haywood Street, to support Dogwood Alliance and the City of Asheville and Buncombe County Commission as they all come together to try to make something important happen. They're all doing this because the need is there and because the people have spoken out to say, show up. It's time we get this done. So I'm gonna invite everyone watching this video to show up and help lift this project up, to overcome these old structures and barriers that are keeping people down, and instead be that tide and be that force that chooses to lift them up.